Hello friends, welcome to Stamping Country. Today's video was born of a challenge. The challenge was, I bet you can't make non-Christmas cards with the Ready for Christmas stamp set and the Christmas staircase dies. Oh yes I can, and I want to show you today. The Ready for Christmas stamp set and the Ready for Christmas dies, or the bundle, will be available to purchase starting September 1st, 2017. But let me show you these projects that are not Christmas. So a little gift bag that says, "We love you." The trick is to use non-traditional or non-Christmas colors, and I'll show you another trick later on how to cut out the Christmas part of that. And then this is an anniversary card for my son and daughter-in-law. The window staircase card, and inside it says, "We love you." And the "So Sorry You're Hurting" card. Are you ready to see how it's done? So let me show them to you one at a time, and we'll give you some tips and tricks. The first one's super simple. It's just a "So Sorry You're Hurting." Now let me show you the little trick for the little, see how he has a little ball? Those are actually the ornaments in the stamp set. You can see, so I stamped them, and then I cut them out, and then after I colored them, if I can pick one up, you just want to clip that little hanger thing off. And ta-da, you have a little ball for your Dotson. Simple, simple. This is a super simple card. The dog was, this is on Whisper White, and I just colored him with colored pencils and blender pen. For the second card, it's a little trickier. This has, I don't know if you can see it, but it has an actual window there, and you can see the staircase behind it and the hanging. So this is a hello car, and the little Dotson's peeking in the window. And then inside it says, "We love you," and I'm going to show you a few tricks on how to do that. First, the window sheet. I used a die called the Hearth and Home to cut out my window. So it looks like this. So I have my window, and then I use the brick wall embossing folder to do the wall. Now I need a hole in this brick wall so that the staircase will show behind. So what you want to do is you want to set that up about where you want it. And this is a by gosh and by golly. It's really simple little little guessing there. Okay, and I'm going to use my white watercolor pencil. Just line that up about where you want it. I'm just going to take my white pen just because it shows up. If you were doing it on white, obviously you'd want to use a darker pencil. This doesn't have to be exact. Okay, so that gives me a rough idea of what the opening is going to be like for the Dotson, or for the window. And then I'm just going to cut this just a little bit bigger than the actual cutout, so that it goes a little bit beyond, but not a lot. Just a little, not a lot. And this beats having to measure and be precise and get it in the right place. This is just a simple little trick that's quick and easy. Ta-da! There you have your window opening. Don't worry if it's a little bit rough, because what you're going to do next is you're going to cut a window sheet. Where did it go? Here it is. You're going to cut a window sheet that is 2 3/8 by 3, and you're going to glue that right back here. So you just do glue your window sheet And don't worry if it's a little bit outside the line. It doesn't have to be lined up perfect. And then on the other side, you're going to glue the window on the front side, and it's going to cover up all your little boo-boos, your imperfect lines. And you can see how this is coming together. And you can see how nicely that covers that up. And then with the staircase dies, you're going to cut out your staircase, which I have already done. So that's going to be my staircase. I know I'm going to want that behind, so you sort of figure out where you want your staircase. And I've also I stamped this with the Sunshine Wishes, my hello, and I cut it with the stitch-shaped framelits to make a nice, it looks almost like cross stitch or something. And I'm going to want that somewhere in here, and you sort of figure out where you're going to have it. And you're going to need something behind it. It could be cardstock, it could be designer paper, whatever you want. This looks sort of like wallpaper. This is the Pick a Pattern designer paper, and I cut that just a little teeny bit bigger than the window sheet, so I cut that at 2 5/8 by 3 1/4, and I'll be able to put that behind here. I'm just going to show you here quick. And then you want to make sure that when you glue it all together, that hello is sort of centered in this window pane. You can see here. See how that's centered? So that's the trick for that. And oh, one more thing here. Notice all the greenery that you did have to cut out. Well, the cool thing about the staircase dies is that you have multiple greenery, so it's actually a lot quicker than you think. You can cut more than one in a pass. So that makes cutting the greenery not such a difficult task. And then, of course, the dog, I told you that he was colored with the colored pencil, so you want to stamp him and color him. Whoa, there we go. Okay. For this particular card, I used Pacific Point Real Red and Chocolate Chip. What you want to do is you want to color, if you want a non-traditional card, you want to color with non-traditional colors. And yes, I know red is a traditional Christmas color, but if you pair it with a blue, it really doesn't look all that Christmassy. So you can do little circles or lines, whatever. And you're going to take your blender pen and just blend that, and then color the next thing. And you just keep coloring them. Notice how I have some spots colored a little heavier than others. That'll give so that his ear looks a little bit darker than his nose, and you can keep doing that until you're done. And then you have your little dog, and I put him on Stampin' Dimensionals before I put him on the card. You can see here. And then inside, here's a little surprise for you. Inside we have the little pie table with the plate of cookies, which was a stamp that originally said, "For Santa, we love you." Now that's a little bit of a problem because we're doing a non-traditional card. So what you want to do is just cut off the "For Santa," and then you can take your basic black marker and just color in that line on the top. So it's going to look like this, and then once you color it, it'll look like this. And that's it for this card. This little bag, these are bags that are in the catalog, so this was super easy to make. Again, it has the little wiener dog with the "We love you for a little gift package that is not Christmassy, since that was my challenge and my goal. And then I also wanted to use the tree. Now the tree you can just stamp and leave alone, but I really like it with the texture. It gives it a little oomph. Again, I use the Sunshine Wishes for the greeting, and then I used the dies that coordinate that. Well, the Sunshine Wishes, I used the die to cut in gold to make the congrats. The stamp set, I'm sorry, was the Sunshine Sayings. And you can see this is a cute little anniversary card made with the same set. So we've done an anniversary card, a little gift bag, a little hello card, and a sorry you're hurting, and they're all non-Christmas cards. Stay tuned. I will come back and show you some Christmas cards with this set. Thanks for stopping by, and have a fabulous day.